Hello and welcome back to GTA 3. Last time we finished up Joey Leone's missions here. As we can see, the mission marker is no longer there in front of his auto shop. But we got a couple of side quests that we can do here. And the first one is at this unmarked payphone. This is not El Burro, he is in a different part of town.
Ah, I didn't even notice that was there.
The name's Chonks, Marty Chonks. I run the bitchin' dog food factory around the corner. I got
Is that the name of the factory, or is that he just describing it? Okay.
He's a bastard that keeps bumping up the loan repayment so he can cut a slice. Take my car, pick him up, and bring him back here. I got a little surprise for that blood-sucking leech.
What I should probably point out is the fact that dogs are actually banned in Liberty City. So Marty here is running a very sensible business. That was actually a thing in the promotional materials. They made a whole website for the in-game newspaper, the Liberty Tree, back in the day, and they mentioned there that dogs and motorcycles are banned in Liberty, so that's why you don't see any of those.
I imagine children are as well?
I guess they are as well, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's one way to explain, things you cannot kill. Just not existing.
Now, there were school buses in the, alpha or really early beta versions of the game, but there were never any child NPCs or anything like that.
Yeah, probably good thing they cut that one out.
This game was controversial enough as is.
I guess it's seen it. Oh, Mr. Chonks sent you, did he? Let's go and pay the fellow a visit.
Shut down the problem. No more dead teachers. No more ain't.
Is that these missions for Marty are pretty simple, actually.
Are they just...
Grab the whatever NPC he needs you to get and then drive back to the factory, and that is it, basically.
Huh. Okay.
It's all about me. Me. Well, not mine, Johnny. No, sir. I'm learning him the value of good, hard work. Learning him good. And 3, we taught him how to clean the bathroom. 2, left so much as one hair on the soap. It was off to bed with no dinner. You know what? He went to bed hungry.
Get your hands off me,
Now, he brings
And of course, you also have to get rid of the car in some way
Huh.
at the end of each of these missions, so we take it to the crusher and just wait for it to do its thing.
It's good that, there's always something for you to drive away with.
Yep. Although I do not want to be driving this thing any more than I absolutely have to.
Yeah, this thing looks like a piece of garbage.
It is. I mean, it's named Pony, which in some parts of the UK is slang for basically shit. So... so yeah.
Now this is a ride.
Yeah, we get something a little bit nicer.
Oh man, that thing backed up fast.
Yeah, this thing is just crazy good. It's also pretty fragile, so try not to hit too many lampposts or drunk drivers.
And we'll send you a giraffe overnight. Petsovernight.com.
It's remarkable, I think.
So, the next mission for Marty here, let's see what else he wants.
I hired some thieves to break into my apartment and steal some stuff so I could claim on the insurance, as you do. The thieving bastards are threatening to tell the insurance company if I don't give them a cut. Can you believe it? I left the car inside the factory gates. Use it to go pick them up from their turf in the red light district. Then bring them back to the factory so I can make them see Marty's point of view.
I'm starting to get the idea that Marty is not exactly very smart.
No, I don't think he is.
So here are the thieves. Actually, those NPC models are specifically like carjackers or just muggers that will roam around town. and attack other NPCs as well as you.
It is kind of neat they had all these systems going in 2001.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in this game that was just pretty mind-blowing at the time. So much little detail. I mean, I'm pretty sure those guys could have taken Marty, but whatever.
I'm impressed he could get two guys.
And yeah, sometimes the pedestrians will try to jump underneath your car. Just like in Saints Row.
Poor guys.
Yeah, it's just a... well, it's an AI glitch. But it's just funny, I guess.
It may be a glitch, but it does, you could extrapolate some information off of that.
Oh, fisticuffs.
You know, I noticed some people having a fight, and then one of the earlier episodes too.
Yeah, the pedestrians will get into shenanigans. But yeah, it's pretty late at night, and now it's even later at night, and Marty is not available, so we're just gonna start off the El Burro missions. Stop trying to jump in front of my car.
This is El Burro at the Diablos. You are new in Liberty, but already you are gaining a reputation on the streets. There is a street race starting by the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge. Get yourself some wheels, and first through all the checkpoints wins the prize.
Fast car, well, we have that covered.
Alright, now let's get to the start. The game didn't just treat you like going up a slope like that as like you like having a minor scrape, did it?
No. Yeah, that was just fine.
Okay.
Also, the music we just heard there was the theme from GTA 1, called Joyride.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I love the fact they put it in this, although they censored it.
That's a shame.
They say fuck quite a few times in the original, but not here. And here I go the wrong way because I'm stupid. But that's okay. Because they can't drive either. We do still want to be mindful of the lampposts, because especially in a lightweight car like this, those things can be a death sentence.
Is them not being able to drive just because like this is the first race, or is that just a universal truth?
Well, the AI opponents in any mandatory GTA race mission are pretty brainless, but they are extremely brainless in this one. There is no rubber banding or anything like that, but they're just terrible drivers. Great, thanks. I just love turning around the corner and then there's just a vehicle right there.
Yeah, that's the best, isn't it?
It's like in something like Burnout or Need for Speed, you drift around the corner right into a bus. So yeah, that guy just lost control of his car completely on his own. On a straightaway. Not entirely sure what he was trying to do there, but it worked out for us because we are now in the lead.
I was about to ask where like the position indicator was, but I see it now. It's in the bottom middle. That's really subtle.
And we'll send you a cute kitten overnight. Pets overnight.
Yeah, you know, you don't have a lot of time to look at it during the race, and for the love of God.
Well, at least you can see again.
Yeah, that helps. Actually, Claude was doing a pretty solid job there with the hood just flapping open and completely blinding him. Just another loop here through St. Mark's. And then we're just about at the final stretch.
This race has gone on a little longer than I was expecting.
It's about 3 minutes. with an incredible time of 162 seconds.
I kinda wanna know how long everybody else took.
Yeah, so this is pretty low to the ground, so that can happen sometimes. At least it didn't fall over.
Yeah, that's good.
So the payphone here activates at 9 AM. So we just waited a little bit there.
The business is gonna go under unless I get a hold of some serious cash soon. My wife has an insurance policy, and all she's ever been to me is a hole in my pocket. I've left the car in the usual place. Go and pick up my wife from Classic Nails and bring her back to the factory.
I can't say I like where this is going.
Well, you can probably guess where this is going.
Sister stations, rock and roll! It's Head Radio.
Marty wants to see me? Well, it better be quick, because I have to get my hair done.
Yeah, this sounds like it's gonna be quick, alright. It's cool that these little things are done in real time in the engine, but at the same time... Could stand to speed it up a little bit.
Right, well, that was expected. I kind of feel like we might be the bad guys. You know, just thinking out loud.
If nothing else, we're enabling bad guys.
So now we have to dump this car into the water there, but that can be a little bit interesting because, well, again, we cannot dive out of a moving car. So we have to kinda figure out some way to do this. Now we could just park it here and use another car to push it in. Or we can just push it in ourselves. Just make sure you don't fall in the water, because that is death.
Can't swim?
No, Claude cannot swim.
Huh.
And neither can Tommy Vercetti in Vice City, which is a slight problem because about 60% of the map in Vice City is water. So that'll lead to some fun situations.
Damn, I'm in trouble. Turns out my wife was seeing some guy I owe money to. He's got real angry, and he's looking for payback. I've agreed to see him. He thinks I'm gonna pay him off, but my guess is Liberty's dogs are gonna get yet another flavor this month.
Should someone maybe tell Marty the bad news?
Perhaps.
I mean, no wonder he has money troubles.
I have to wonder if the dogs were banned because, I don't know, they got something funky out of the bitchin' dog food. And then they started acting up.
LIPS 106. Commercial radio.
Marty picture, huh? Okay, I'm gonna show that creep that it works business.
Your attention, please.
Read our lips.
Okay, let's see what happens now.
I'm moving out. It's the big 4-0, and it's
This guy seems to have some kind of a plan.
Oh, this seems new.
Carl, hi. I need more time to get your money. But if you just step into my office, it's far too late for that, Marty. You had your chance, but now I'm taking over the business. Loser!
Well, so much for that.
Does he give the missions now?
No, we could kill him and take his shotgun, but I figured we will give him that.
Oh, but then you could be the owner and proprietor of the bitchin' dog food factory.
Oh boy, just what I've always wanted. And yeah, the message is telling us that we can take more armored cars to the docks if we want to. And just give us some more money. Which we already have more than we will ever need, so... So not really worth it.
Alright, what's next on the dock?
So next we have another mission for El Burro. So just make our way back to the Hepburn Heights payphone.
I started my exotic entertainment business with nothing but the sizable contents of my leather pants. A gang of no-goods has threatened to remove my starring member if I don't pay them a cut. They threatened the wrong man, amigo. They have a weakness for the ice cream. Pick up the bomb I've hidden in Hardwood, hijack the regular ice cream van on its rounds, and lure these fools to their doom with the jingly-jingly. They hide in a warehouse on Atlantic Key.
Now this mission is kind of interesting because this was actually originally supposed to be given by a completely different NPC who ended up being cut from the game. This sort of weird homeless bum called Darkel. And the original idea for this mission was that we would rig a ice cream van with this bomb and then park it in a busy park full of civilians.
You know, I can see why that got cut.
Yeah, there was a myth or rumor or whatever you want to call it going on that this was removed because of 9/11. But that wasn't actually the case. Darkel was removed a lot earlier on because his missions just weren't very good and he just didn't really fit. There were a lot of rumors about 9/11 affecting the content in GTA 3, but actually any changes were pretty minimal. Like they changed the police cars' colors to... Well, they used to look like the NYC police cars, but now they are like LAPD.
Ah.
And there was a couple of references to terrorists that were cut. And that's it.
Honestly, I'm not surprised that people thought there were some major changes in the wake of 9/11.
Yeah.
Given how, like, MGS2 redid its ending because of 9/11.
Yeah, but this was delayed only by a few weeks, so they didn't really have any time to do any grand sweeping changes. I don't think.
I think you're good.
Huh?
I think you're good.
Yeah. So yeah, the ice cream truck here is actually one of the rarest vehicles in the game, and I also like how the sign at the back says, "I will chill again." Like this only spawns in this mission and as a car that you need to put out in the fire truck missions. And that's it.
Huh. Is this the only chance you really get to drive one then?
Well, you can fail the fire truck mission and take it from there once you have actually put the fire out.
I guess that's true.
It's also required, actually, for the import-export garages. Or that side mission where you have to steal cars and bring them to the docks. So you have to kinda screw around a bit to actually get it. Either fail this mission or fail the fire truck mission. But that'll be that. Next time we'll get back to the plot. Or, well, if you want to call it that, I guess.
We use the term plot loosely here.
Yes, we do.